County Sheriff's Office is investigating missing donation money at the Vilas Zoo. Before April 1st this year, the Zoological Society was in charge of counting all donated money.
Since April, the county took over and noticed a huge difference in the amount of money donated compared to the prior year. Jamie Perez learned more about the investigation and joins us with the details. Jamie?
The county said this year they counted nearly $200,000 in donated money, but said what had previously been reported by the Zoological Society last year was only $41,000. Now, this big difference in donation money raised some red flags for them, so they contacted the sheriff's office to investigate what happened to potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars that they say was not reported.
I want the public to know that we are just as concerned as they may be, and that we are taking this very seriously, and that we are safeguarding every donation that we have, and we have a very strong process in place.
Rhonda Schwetz has been the executive zoo director at the Henry Vilas Zoo since 2010. She said when she stepped into this role, she trusted the long-term partnership that the zoo had already established with the Zoological Society to count its donation money.
Did you trust that they were just counting the money and that it was going towards benefiting the zoo?
With a long-term partner, you would hope you could trust them.
But when the county took over counting the money in April, they said they noticed something wasn't right.
Shortly after the county began collecting the money from the donation tubes, which was previously done by the Zoological Society, staff began to notice kind of a difference in the amount they were collecting at the zoo versus what had been reported in previous years by the society.
The county said they saw nearly $200,000 in donations this year, but just last year, only $41,000 was reported by the Zoological Society.
I think when you go from $41,000 in one year to almost $200,000 in the following year, I think we're at $192,000 as of today. You have to look at that. Something is going on.
The Zoological Society responded to the accusations, saying the Dane County Executive's Office has made this suggestion as a part of a campaign to tarnish the reputation of society. The combined revenues of the donor tubes of $41,000 and greeter boxes of $144,000 totaled $185,000. But on the 2018 financial reports, there's nothing that explicitly states the money received from the greeter boxes. It only lists money from donation tubes.
I have never heard the term greeter boxes before, so from my understanding that all of the donation tubes are one and the same. They're for donations.
While the sheriff's office continues its investigation to find out where the discrepancy came from.
To think that those donations are going anywhere else is something that I just can't fathom.
Schwetz says she's hoping some answers can be found to provide clarity for the zoo staff and for the public who continue to trust their money is going toward helping the animals.
We are looking at what's happening and making sure that nothing like this ever happens again.
The Dane County Sheriff's Office does not provide us comment on this story because it is an ongoing investigation. We will continue to follow the story and provide updates when we know more.
Jamie.